A big hello and welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all doing really good. So, today I'm just doing a check in on the twin flame collective energies, just to check in on the masculine and feminine. Um, we do have some interesting messages, guys. There's definitely been some big shifts going on. I do feel, excuse me, masculines are in their feels at the moment, definitely in their feelings, understanding it's like they can't control their heart. The heart has a brain of its own, so they're not going to be able to control that. Feminines, big changes, transformations, putting an ending to either this cycle completely for some of you out there with your masculine, or putting an ending to a cycle that may have possibly been repeating with your masculine. So there's definitely an ending to a chapter, a cycle. There's a transformation. So yeah, let's dive in, guys. There's some interesting messages. Masculine's overall energy, as I said, feelings, and their current energy is love as well. So they're in their heart space. Their heart chakra is opening. They're understanding where their feelings lie. Clarified by, we've got Page of Swords, Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Hermit underneath the deck. So I do feel as much as they're in their feels, they're in that hermit mode. They're sort of not revealing any feelings. They're very hidden at the moment, trying to get some answers, spending time alone possibly. Either a message here of, with that Page of Swords, there may not be communication. They may be sort of blocking themselves from their feelings at the moment because of some sort of pride and ego with that Six of Wands and Nine of Cups. It's like a very selfish pride and ego, which is causing them to sort of try and block it off. But I don't feel they can. Otherwise, Page of Swords in reverse can be a strong indication of seeing something you don't like, hearing information you don't like, being triggered in some sort of way. So something may be triggering the masculines, which is then causing them to feel. Six of Wands, Nine of Cups. I do feel a lot of feminines at the moment, they're focusing on their own self with that Nine of Cups. Maybe the masculines are understanding that and not liking it. Feminines may be getting a lot of attention with that Six of Wands. They may be doing well, but definitely focusing on their own self at the moment, and that may be triggering the masculines. It could be triggering pain, which in a result, understanding where pain comes from, there's obviously feelings there. So either one of those. We've got Virgo energy and air. So for the feminine's overall energy, we have free spirit. Feminines have released themselves. They're free. They're free to do what they want. We've got clarified by the Hierophant, Seven of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups, and Five of Pentacles in reverse. This definitely can indicate a reunion for some of you out there, going through a free spirit to now reunite with that Six of Cups. Go to some sort of higher level of commitment here with that Hierophant. But with that Seven of Swords in reverse and Five of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel for most of the feminines out here, they're freeing themselves knowing that this is the right thing to do. They're not going to deal with any sneakiness, any lies or betraying. They want higher levels of commitment. They know what they're worthy of. With that Six of Cups, this is definitely a childlike, playful energy, and I feel the feminines are getting back into their childlike, playful energy, not letting themselves feel abandoned, left out, left in the cold, getting out of that lack mentality that possibly they have been in and freeing themselves from that. So we have Taurus energy. For the overall message, we have clarity. In the collective, something is being brought to light. It's like the universe has just given feminines, I feel, some sort of awareness, some sort of light, seeing the bigger picture of things, which unfortunately at the moment is causing the feminines to put an ending to this cycle. Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, death, under the deck, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some sort of clarity is letting the feminines release this for the time being anyway, to detach, to let go, to not cling onto it so tight. Something that the feminines have learned, it's like put them into that Queen of Swords mode, and to the point where they are refusing this and they're putting an ending to it. It's like feminines know their worth and they're not going to accept anything less. So if the masculines aren't going to stand up to be a true masculine, feminines are putting an end to it. So there's definitely a change here of feminines learning their worth, what they will and won't deal with. Even though it is hard for the feminines to, I feel, detach, it's supposed to happen. And something has caused, it's like the universe has caused something to happen to the point where there's nothing else that they can do. 555 on the clock. That's like chaos, change, creating change. And I feel Tower moment in the recent past, it's something came about that just, if it wasn't being built on a sturdy foundation, things had to crash. So recent, I've done what's happened in the past for both masculine and feminine, what's going on currently, and what may come in for the future. So past for the masculine, the past energy, forgiveness in reverse, and trust. So, I mean, I'm getting a couple of messages with forgiveness in reverse, depending on who this Empress in reverse is, either whether or not it's the feminine or whether or not it's a possible karmic energy. So either they're not, in the recent past, they were holding some sort of resentment, judgment, not forgiving either themselves, the feminine, or the karmic. So a couple of messages here. It's going to be different for all of you. So we've got Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and the Empress in reverse under the deck. So a message here, okay, if this is the feminine, if the masculine made a decision to not invest, to not fight for their feminine, they feel that that was a wrong decision, a wrong choice, and they're not forgiving themselves for not nurturing and growing this connection with their feminine. Otherwise, if the feminine let go, released this, stopped giving it to the connection because thinking it was maybe a wrong choice for the feminine stopped fighting, the feminine stopped investing into the situation, they could have held some sort of resentment against the feminine, going, why are you not fighting for me? Why are you not investing into this? They could have had people or karmics in the past that did. And I feel the feminines have sort of stood their ground and going, no, I'm not going to fight for something that, if the masculine's not fighting for it, they may have been holding some sort of resentment on the feminine. Otherwise, this is them. If that's the karmic energy, it's like maybe they're not forgiving the karmic or not forgiving themselves for, as I said, choosing to invest into a karmic situation that was not growing. So we've got Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn. For trust for the past energy for the masculines, we have Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles underneath the deck. So if this is an energy of them ending some sort of commitment, a living situation, marriage, whatever it is, with possibly a third party that wasn't going anywhere, there's something that's come to an end, they're trusting that Ace of Pentacles, they're doing the right thing for a new beginning here, for something solid. Otherwise, if there was no communication with the feminine, no stability with the feminine, it's like they were trusting that it was going to work out. Even if there was no sort of movement or stability right now, they still had faith in the feminine that it was going to work out and they could have something brand new. So for the feminine's past energy, we have reconciliation. So I feel for some twins out there, definitely there was physical reconciliation. Otherwise, something here that sort of brought them closer. And we've got peace. But from the clarifying cards and energies, I do feel like something happened. So if there was a reconciliation, it may have just come crashing down straight away if it wasn't built correctly. So I'll explain in a little bit. So reconciliation clarified by Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Chariot, Eight of Pentacles under the deck. This is like love. If there was reconciliation, there was a lot of love and feelings and emotion behind it. I feel a masculine and feminine both in their heart space, moving towards the direction they're supposed to move towards, overcoming those obstacles, putting in that effort to work for this. In some sort of way, I feel some sort of love got brought back into the situation. Whether or not physically, there was definitely obstacles overcome to, reconcile for, I feel, a lot of you out there, for whoever this reading is for. So we've got water, Cancer energy. For the peace, for the past energy for feminines, we have the Tower, the World, the Star, and the Nine of Swords under the deck. So a big shift happened. 3 major arcana. There's an ending. The world is all about an ending of a cycle. A Tower. Something came crashing down. But I do feel the feminines still had high hopes. They still had believed that this was their wish fulfillment. They were learning to understand, to keep their peace, to keep balanced in themselves spiritually. Even though deep down underneath it all, I feel feminines have been stressing, maybe getting a little bit anxious over it, worrying about it because of this Tower moment. Something caused a Tower moment. But definitely the feminines were still staying in their peace, even though something happened here. So, and definitely learning to overcome fears, overcome any worries and stresses, and to stay in their peace, even though things on their outside world may not have been going right, to keep their inner peace. So we've got strong Scorpio and Aquarius. Okay, for the current energy for the masculines, as I said, we've got love and blessings in reverse. They've been going through a little bit of karma, paying a little bit of karmic debt for decisions, choices that they've been making. So, yes. But they're in their heart space. They're in their feels. So, love, clarified by Strength in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun under the deck. They have clarity on who their happiness is, who gives them that feeling of warmth, who they have that, light with, which is their feminine. It's like here with Strength in reverse, this is a love that makes the masculines weak. It makes them feel vulnerable and weak. That is why they like to take their control and power back. It doesn't make them feel the most safest in a sense of being so vulnerable and open. 5 of Wands in reverse, if there was any other competition or anyone else involved, it's like there is no competition to their feminine. They've figured that out. It's like something here may have changed or happened quickly with that Knight of Swords, but it's like they've got clarity with that Sun on where their heart space is. So, we've got very strong Leo energy. Okay, blessings in reverse. Clarified by Hangman, 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands in reverse, under the deck, the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel at the moment they're seeing things from a very different perspective, that their struggle is from the decisions that they've been making, the paths that they've been choosing to go down. They're seeing things differently now and understanding that may be why they're getting a little bit of karma, why things may be going wrong constantly in their lives. Things just keep happening. That's karma. They're going down the wrong path. And I feel they're seeing that in a different way. That King of Pentacles in reverse, it's not keeping them stable, grounded. They could be losing out financially. It's just they're not grounded in themselves and they're getting some sort of karma for it. So we have Pisces and Earth energy For the current energy for the feminines, we've got transformation. So there's that death card, where the feminines have got some sort of clarity that things need to change. Things need to change. Also, we have family. So I do feel whether or not, if the feminine is in a family situation with the masculine and it's like something needs to change in this family dynamic, or yeah, there's definitely a transformation. Feminines may be spending time with friends, family, children, spending time with people that appreciate them and value them. So transformation clarified by the King of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, and under the deck, the 3 of Wands in reverse. I don't feel the feminines are waiting anymore. They're not manifesting this anymore. They're not waiting with that 3 of Wands in reverse. For a masculine that possibly is not being honest, not being truthful, maybe taking making foolish choices or decisions in life, I feel 10 of Swords in reverse, there is some sort of forgiveness for this sort of energy for the masculine. The feminines are going to understand. They're not going to hold any judgment against the masculine because they know that only hurts themselves. So not waiting, there is some sort of change here. There's some sort of ending to a cycle of the feminines not waiting for a masculine that is not living in their integrity, not doing the right thing. And feminines are definitely not going to take any risks, get out of their comfort zone for a masculine like that either. So we've got air and Aries. For family, we have Queen of Wands, 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse, and 10 of Cups under the deck. So, I mean, yeah, family. I mean, I feel a lot of feminines, they're just focusing on the people that love them and that they love, their children, their close friends, their family. I do feel a lot of feminines are enjoying their time. They're just, with that 6 of Cups, it's like they're bringing back that childlike energy back into their life. They may be a little bit sad. 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse, they have closed off in some sort of way. Possibly just disappointed, I'm getting with that 5 of Cups. Disappointed that this had to happen the way it happened, but understanding that it had to happen, things have to change. And Queen of Wands, knowing who the hell they are, that they are good enough, they are worthy enough, bringing that passion back into their life, maybe focusing on their own passions, talents, a new job, bringing that fire back into themselves. So yeah, we've got fire, which is Aries, Leo, Sag, and water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, for the immediate future energy for the masculines, do remember we all have free will. But I mean, it's looking good anyway. So hopefully this is what's going to happen for the masculine that you're dealing with, if you're the feminine here, or if masculines, if you're listening to this, this is what is supposed to happen if you want to stop and break a cycle. So, and stop getting that blessings in reverse that you possibly are currently in, where you're feeling a little bit, Anyway, so masculines, immediate future, travel in reverse and prosperity. So when I saw travel in reverse, I'm like, oh, they're stuck. That's sort of like the 6 of Swords. They're stuck in the past. They're still stuck in the past. They're not moving forward. But what's clarified, it looks like they are. And that's why they're getting some sort of prosperity here as well. So travel in reverse, clarified by Page of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, under the deck, the Devil in reverse. This is them releasing something toxic, an addiction, a temptation, something that they've had some dark energy around that was keeping them in the past. They're dropping some burden here. They're dropping. They're not giving their love to. Both of those pages are in reverse, knowing that it's not good for them. So we've got Earth, Water, and Capricorn. With prosperity for the immediate future for masculines. 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands, and 6 of Pentacles. The message I'm getting here is if there's been any juggling back and forth, I mean, whether or not they're juggling another person or situation that maybe they can't make up their mind with that Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, knowing that it's not going anywhere or putting some sort of complete halt to any juggling if they have been juggling a situation. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, I definitely feel there could be some sort of spark being brought back into this connection. And Six of Pentacles, that's all about giving, an equal give and take. So possibly giving to the situation and a halt to the juggling. They're going to get rewarded for doing that. Yeah. So for the feminine's immediate future energy, we have confidence and finding. So feminines are truly finding themselves. They're truly getting back their confidence and finding who they really are, who their soul and spirit is, and their worth and their value. So confidence clarified by Four of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups, and the Six of Swords under the deck. Not a nice energy for the feminines to be in, and we all need to go through these lessons of knowing who we truly are, what we will and won't tolerate, what our worth is. But this is of the feminines not knowing their worth, not being able to stand on their own 2 feet, feeling very restless and uneasy, maybe letting outside influences influence their energy, and being able to overcome that, either to reunite with their masculine, or this is them going out dating, spending time with friends, dating, possibly looking elsewhere. But Six of Swords, moving on to getting out of that energy here of possibly not being in their true confidence and knowing who they really are. And this whole journey, it's a reflection of each other. You're supposed to trigger each other to face your own fears, insecurities, doubts, attachment issues, anything, past traumas, anything like that. The masculine and feminine will shine that onto each other. And as I said, that 22 on the clock, it's mirroring. It's such a mirror. And you need to look at it, what you're getting triggered by. The masculine's getting triggered by very similar things. You are a reflection of your twin. So understand that. Anyway, finding clarified by Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, and Ace of Cups under the deck. Either this is a brand new beginning in love, Ace of Cups, which I feel a lot of twins are coming back in. It's like they know where their heart stands, a brand new beginning in love. But the feminines and the masculines need to find themselves before they actually do that. Moving on here with that Wheel of Fortune, there's some sort of change, there's a shift, there's a lesson learnt. Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, I feel this has a lot to do with self-sabotage, illusions, delusions, fears, overcoming that, getting through those fears and illusions and delusions and sabotage and trying to win at all costs, letting pride and ego, letting things like that get in the way, overcoming that and getting back into that heart space with that Ace of Cups. And for the feminines to have that confidence of themselves and to believe in themselves, that will shift everything. So interesting messages, guys. Big lessons for both the masculine and feminine, I feel. I really hope those messages did help in some sort of way. If you feel they did, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you all next time. Love yous. Bye.